community,
Yeah.
and you also give back to the community. So,
Yeah.
what's your community involvement and
Nothing is more fulfilling, for a business leader or a successful business if
Mhm,
you're not involved in community
mhm,
programs or giving back to the community, as
mhm,
they say in the
mhm,
United
mhm,
States. And as part of these personal and professional pursuits,
mhm,
uh, both me and my wife, we are involved in big time in community. I'm the president of a Shraddha Foundation,
mhm,
where I have taken over the last 12 years as the president to give back to the Indian Army or the Indian Defense Services. So, as you all would be seeing from all that news that comes out today, the environment around India and in the
mhm,
neighborhood of India is not that great. We have been having military operations and terrorism and all of that, where military is involved to protect our country, our motherland. And in that whole process, many of them, because we can sleep, or our parents or our dependents who are there in India can sleep peacefully. Our soldiers are sitting at the war front every day, fighting terrorism, fighting our adversaries like Pakistan and China. So in the process, many of them are martyred. And over the last 12 years, what we have been doing is, by rotation, we have been taking units that come from Punjab, Delhi, Haryana, Madras. This year was Bihar, Assam, because India, as I said, is very diverse, and we get soldiers from all parts, all different states of the country. And
mhm,
they have specialized units called the Madras Regiment, the Gurkha Rifles, the
mhm,
Assam Regiment, or the Naga Regiment, and
mhm,
similarly the Punjab Regiment, the Sikh Regiment, Garhwal, which is the ahead of Uttarakhand and all that area,
right,
and the J&K Rifles. So almost every state in India, the Marathas, we
right,
have units which are
right.
pure units, but they have been mixed now. Um, but we what we do is we undertake to help these units, the martyrs' family, their children, education, giving their school fees, making sure they come out of plus two and go on to do a professional course. We take pride. Three of the soldiers' children are B.Techs now. They're finishing their engineering. One is a marine engineer, one is a computer science B.Tech, one is already graduated and is in Connecticut here, working as a software engineer. They're all coming from very underprivileged background, and you will be surprised to know that back in India, their pension for a soldier is 12,000 rupees a month, which translates to nothing like more than $150. So today we are privileged, and I feel that I attribute every part of my success and my life and career um, back in India and the US to my army and military discipline and training and education and what I did there, that I need to give back. And so we have been helping. Apart from that, we have Veer Naris, as we call the martyred soldiers' wives, widows. We rehabilitate them, we train them in vocational things, so that they can have a income from apart from the 12,000, and they all have families and children who are like, from children with 5 years, 4 years. Some of them have died in operation where the child was just born, you know so we give them $1,000 every 6 months, to beef up their income, help these Veer Naris. So we adopted almost like 30 Veer Naris and almost like 50 children from all over India for whose education I am taking care.
This is such a noble initiative, and it shows that how truly you feel of being part of your home country. And of course, military experience would have shaped you, but
And
trying to be in touch and trying to give back to the community there, and also you can give back to the community in very many fields. And I'm sure there are a lot of avenues you're doing it, but this is a
yeah,
cause very close to heart.
yeah, yeah.
That's
This is close to me. And similarly,
right.
my wife runs a charity called Gift of Future. We have
Hmm.
adopted about 70 children in Tamil Nadu,
Right.
whose education we've been taking care from 2011 when my daughter did her Arangetram. And we
Right.
were so surprised that, in her Arangetram, the invitation, she said that she wants to do charity for underprivileged children in India. And then any proceeds that came in the form of gifts to her,
Mm.
she immediately formed this charity called Gift of Future. And from since then we have been taking care of the children and their education. um,
Nice, nice. It's good to this is kind of, as you said, it's fulfilling, and also you are able to make a difference. A small one for
yeah,
you, but will make a huge difference to someone back
yeah,
home.
huge difference, especially in the
Wow.
scenario of the gift of children, gift of future. Most of these children are from so underprivileged as disturbed families, just a mother, fishermen's children, children from the slums, who have nothing to do with if nobody takes care of it, they don't even know what education is. But as they say, if you educate a child, you take
Yes.
care of 7 generations,
Right.
because it
Right.
becomes like generation after generation somebody from that family takes this.
Correct. You feed them, it's just for that day or that
Yeah,
time.
correct.
You kind of, they say that different things. You kind of give them clothes, okay, for some time. You give them shelter, a little bit longer, maybe you can give them a house. But you educate them, you are giving them a way to
And,
provide for themselves
yeah,
and
and their
also for many
families.
more.
Yeah,
So that's so good, and yeah, thank you
that's
so
how
much
we
for
give
doing,
back to the
uh,
community.
being a part of the community and also giving back to them.
Yes.
So this has been awesome. I just have one question. I know I've taken a lot of your time just before we, Sven.